income. So once again, wherever you're joining us from, kindly tell us your name and where you are joining us from. My name is Farouk, and I'm the branch manager of GText Homes Banana Island. So I want to get to know you. I want to acknowledge you. I want to appreciate you. For those of you on Zoom, just type in your name and where you are joining us from. I'd love to hear your responses. And with those of you on social media, kindly share this video to everybody. Share this video. Let people know what you are getting to know today. I'm super excited to have you guys here. I'm seeing your responses. How are you? How are you doing, sir? How are you doing? We have some people here on Zoom. How are you doing, Mr. Ibrahim? How are you doing, Mr. Michael? How are you guys doing? Tell us your name and where you are joining us from. Yes, again, today's topic is how to determine the best place to buy property for maximum rental value. We're expecting our celebrities, we're expecting some of the brand ambassadors, we're expecting Lolo, expecting Abike Jagaban, Ashabi Olorisha, and a host of others. I trust me, this is going to be an exciting episode. For those of you that have been impacted today, for those of you that will understand the things that people know about real estate that you don't know, the reason why people end up buying properties that do not yield return, the reason why people end up buying properties and after a period of time, they want to sell them. So what are those things that are missing? Why don't you buy a place that will yield you maximum income value? What are you missing? What are you missing out? What are those information you need to know? And that is why we're having the Home Buyers Conference today. How to get a property that will give you maximum rental income. How to determine where to buy property. The best places to buy property that will give you maximum rental income. Right. So before I start, I want to acknowledge those that are here, those on Zoom, those on Facebook, those on Instagram, those on LinkedIn, and those on YouTube. Kindly type your name and where you are joining us from and share this video to everybody as soon as possible. So the best thing you need to know, number one thing you need to know, one mistake most people do when they are getting real estate properties that they buy with sentiment. Please write it down. Number one, do not ever buy a real estate property with sentiment. What we do, especially most of us that like buying places in our villages, and I ask every one of them, why are you buying this place? Okay, I'm from here. I want to have part of my land. I want to have my properties in the village. I want to have my properties in my hometown. And you realize in a couple of years, that place becomes locked down. You don't have residual income from there. Number one problem we're having is that you are buying with sentiment. Do not ever buy a real estate property with sentiment. Do not ever buy a real estate property with sentiment. I'm expecting a minute. Okay, so before we go into this, we are also going to have updates from most of our sites here at GText Homes. So for those of you just joining us, for those of you that are just getting to know us today, GText Homes is a global real estate company. We have properties in Lagos, we have properties in Abuja, we have properties in Ibadan, we have in Abeokuta, and we have offices all over the world. As a global brand, we have offices in the UK, we have offices in the US, we have offices in Dubai. So we usually do this to all our clients all over the world. So wherever you're here watching us from, I'd like to appreciate you for coming out today to join us. Thank you, Mr. Olubumi, Famuide, and the rest of you. Some people, I can't recognize you with the device you're using. Kindly rename yourself so I can connect with you properly. Those of us joining us, tell us your name and where you are joining us from. Again, the topic today is how to get a property in a location where you can get maximum rental income. Where you can get maximum rental income. And the first point I gave is do not buy a property with what? With sentiment. Do not buy a property with sentiment. Let me give you a story. When I was growing up, I grew up in Ojodo, and my mom always said we should always get a property in our hometown. And I'm always excited because during the holidays, you go to your hometown, everybody's all happy. You see people from different parts of Nigeria, those that are working in Lagos, those that are working in Abeokuta, those that are working in different parts. And I realized that at the end of the day, at the end of the Christmas period, at the end of the layer period, that place becomes deserted. And what happens? The property they are building in the village, the property that you spend so much money to buy, they expect people to rent. They do not get to give you the right value for those property. Why? Because you've gotten it wrong at the first step. You went to invest in a place because you are from that place. You went to buy a property and you rented it out because it is in your hometown. Why? You are buying with sentiment. So these are the mistakes people make when they are making investments in real estate that you do not know. So number one, and it's a very, very important point, do not ever buy a property with what? With sentiment. Number two reason how you can get a place for maximum income is always buy a place that has a good economic value. Always have a place that have what? A good economic value. The backstory of Nigeria being colonized, right, was because the British saw that Nigeria is a place with what? Economic value. That's the main reason why we were colonized. The greatest war that was fought in the world was over land. For those of us that know, those of us that don't know, the greatest war that was fought in the world was what? Was over land. And this is the reason why we were colonized. It was for what? It was not for anything. It was not for our people. It was for what? It was for our land. They understood that Nigeria had economic value. They understood that conquering the place Nigeria will give you a lot of access to a lot of resources, a lot of riches. The British had the energy. The British had the research. They had the data. They had the foresight to understand that what? They do not just go for places because they want to go there. They do not go based on sentiment. They have to go there because of what? Of the economic value. So before you invest in a property, before you invest in a place, try and decide what is the potential value of this area. Why are people going there? Why should I invest in a place like this? Is it because they said I should invest there? Is it because it's for my mom? Is it because it's for my dad? No. Always understand that the reason why you should invest in a place, another reason why it's key to invest in a place to give you maximum returns, what is the potential economic value of that area? Why are people buying more houses in Lagos than any other place in the world? Why? Because of the potential economic value of Lagos. Because of the amount that Lagos gives you annually, yearly, monthly. There's no other state in Nigeria that gives you more return on investment than in Lagos. Why? Lagos is the biggest contributor of Nigeria's economic system. That is it. So one of the reasons why you should always look out for these places because of what? The economic value of the state, the economic value of the area they are buying. This place is fast developing. In the next 2 years, in the next 3 years, in the next 10 years, because the value of that area will contribute to the people that live there, will contribute to the how fast your rental income will grow. So number one, let's do a quick recap. Number one, for those of us just joining us, do not buy a place with sentiment. Number two, always know the potential economic value of that area. For those of you just joining us, my name is Faruq. Welcome to the Home Buyers Conference. Mr. Emmanuel Shubawale, how are you doing? Mr. Babantunde, how are you doing? For those of you on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, share this video as much as possible. Keep sharing this video. Thank you much for joining us. So like I said, always buy a place that has a good economic value. And how do you determine a place that has a good economic value? Number one, always know the industries that are around there. What is the key driving factor of that area? How do you decide this place has a good economic value? What are the factors that are contributing to this? Buying a property is not easy. Having the money to buy a property, yes, you can want to buy a property, but the biggest mistake people make on decision making is to know the type of property and where to buy it from. And these are the steps. Knowing these steps will give you insight to how to buy a property that will give you maximum returns. I'd like to welcome one of our ambassadors, one of our celebrities. She's a veteran in the game. This is Ashabi Olorisha. She's been a friend of the family. She's been a friend of GText Sons. So I'm bringing her up there to say hi to you guys. How are you, Ma? I'm so excited. Okay, before she joins us up. Okay, so number one, do not buy with sentiment. Number two, always know the potential economic value of the area and what the potential is at that moment. Number three points, right? How to determine a place for maximum rental income, for maximum rental value. Number three, know the plan that is available for the area you are investing in. Always know the layout plan, always know the plan for that area you are investing in. There's a time when people were investing in a place called Ibafo. When I grew up in a place called Ojodu. So my dad bought a plot of land in Ibafo. And the reason why I was moving there was because people were moving there. I never understood why we were moving there. I didn't like that move. We stood about 5 to 6 years to that place to move back to the city. And why did my dad make that mistake? He did not know the plan for that area. He did not know the plan for that area. And I always listen to when elder talks, right? I always listen to when they talk. So I asked him, sir, why are we moving to this place? He told me that previously, Benga Daniel, people of Ibafo have not been voting for him. And that's why he did not develop those places. And now we voted for him to go in and he will develop Ibafo. It's a very funny story, right? But if he had known the plan for Ibafo, if he had known what is going to be there in the next 5 years, the next 10 years, the next 15 years, we would have known that this is not the best place to invest at that moment. So number 3 points, always know the plan for the area you are investing in. Right now, Ibejuleki is the place to invest because Ibejuleki is the only planned city in the whole of Lagos. Ibejuleki is the first city that is being planned by the federal government, by the state government to become a smart city by the year 2027. So number 1, number 2, number 3 points are all connected. Do not buy an area with sentiments. Always know the potential economic value and always know the plan for that area. For me, where I'm going to invest my money next is Ibejuleki. Why? Because I know that I'm not buying with sentiments. Number 2, I know the potential economic value. The biggest refinery in Africa, the second biggest refinery in the world is Dangote Refinery right now, and it's being built in Ibejuleki. So I understand the economic value before I invest my money. I know that buying a property in a place like that is going to increase my income. It's going to make my property be appreciate over a period of time. Over a short period of time, I'm going to make my money back. Not to deflect, always know the potential economic value. Number 4 points, always get there first. There's a real estate code that says, buy where people are not buying yet. So when they meet you there, they will start buying from you. So the 4th point, how to get a place for maximum rental income is always buy first. Always be the first person to do what? To buy first. Always be the first person to do what? To invest. Always be the first person to go there, know what is going on in those areas, look at it, have your good detailed research and buy those properties first. So number 1 point, do not always buy with sentiment. Number 2 point, always know the economic value of the area you're investing in. Number 3 point, always know the plan for the area you are investing in. And number 4 point, always get there first. There's an adage that comes in real estate that comes with GText homes. We do not wait to buy properties. You buy properties and what? And wait. Knowing all this will increase your income, will increase your value of the rental property you are getting. Buying a place before people buy gives you a lot of advantage. For example, most developers, there's a real estate secret I'm going to share with you today. Most developers always sell lesser during off-plan sales. Most developers always sell lesser during off-plan sales. And the secret is here. It's simple, basic math. You buy a property for as much as 30 million, 35 million when it's being built. By the time that property gets built, the economic value, if you follow these steps, the value of that property has already increased. By the time people are now buying, they're already buying times 2 of the amount you are investing in. So let's do the math now. You buy a piece of property. Let's say you buy a 1-bedroom apartment for 35 million today. You buy it today on off-plan sales. And a real estate company takes at least 6 to 9 months to build that property for you. In a place that has a potential growth, after 6 to 9 months, that property is going to be worth at least 50 million. Now, that property is being built at 50 million. You rent it out for about 5 million per annum. In just 7 years. In 7 years, you have made your money back for that property. And you know when you are renting out properties, they increase over time. In the next 5 years, the property you are renting out per annum for 5 million naira is going to go to about 6 million, 7 million, and so on and so forth. In 10 years, you have made times 2 of the amount you bought that property. Now imagine you buy 2, imagine you buy 3. How much do you think you sell those income? How much do you think you sell those properties to give you an income? So number 4 point is always get there first. Buy properties before people start investing in. Hello, Ma. How are you doing, Ma? Let's say hi to Madam Veteran in the game. Sweet mommy looking good. Ashabi Olorisha. How are you doing, Ma? Are you there with us, Ma? Okay, I think we've lost that. We're also going to have other people in our midst today. So number 4 point, always know. Number 4 point is always get there first. Always get there first. So I'm going to share a brief brochure with us on what we are doing here at GText Homes and why you should invest in places that we have already identified to give you good economic value. Buying real estate is a very difficult choice when you are choosing the right places to invest in. It's not an easy thing when you are choosing the right product you want to invest in. It's not an easy thing to know what is going to give you the best income, the best value for your investment, the best value for your returns. So number 5 point is always talk to a real estate consultant. You do not just make choices. You do not just buy properties because you just feel it is right. Always talk to a real estate consultant. And the best way to do that is deal with a real estate company. Deal with a real estate company that knows what it is doing. Deal with a real estate company that has people that can advise you. Okay, you want to invest X amount. This is where you should invest in. This is where will give you maximum returns. This is what will happen to your properties in a couple of time. If you don't have someone that can give you guarantee or tell you what will happen in the next 5 years, in the next 6 years, in the next 7 years, they do not know what they are doing. So number 5 point is always talk to a real estate consultant. And we have a lot of them here at Texas. I'm a real estate consultant. We have Mata, we have Opemipo, we have Naomi, we have Queenette, we have Dominic, we have Richard. We have a lot of them that are well-trained, well-satisfied by the best in the game here at GText. Number 5 points, always talk to a real estate consultant. For those of you that just joined us today, just join us now. Hi, Mr. Emmanuel Ndubusi. Hi, everybody that is joining us now. Let me recap on what we have discussed so far, right? For those of us that are joining us, we start at 4 p.m. We start because we are always time conscious. We do not want to waste your time. We want to share with you guys as much as possible. Number 1 rule of buying a place to give you maximum rental income is do not buy a place with sentiments. And I gave an example of people wanting to buy properties in their hometown, wanting to buy properties in their villages in the hope that they will just develop. You cannot buy properties with sentiments and earn money. It does not just work together. There's what we call wishful thinking and actual thinking. So you wish those properties will appreciate, but in reality, with the facts, with the location, with the economic value, those properties will not actually what? They will not actually appreciate. So number 1, do not buy a real estate property with sentiments. Number 2, always know the potential economic value of the area you are investing in, whether it's in a state, whether it's in a city, whether it's in a location. Number 3, always know the plan, the blueprint from the area or you are investing in. How soon will those places be developed? They'll say this road will be done soon. When? When is soon? Is it 1 year? Is it 2 years? Is it 3 years? If I buy into this property, if you build this property for me, if I invest in this property, at what year will I start earning my return on investment? When will I start making my money back? These are the questions you need to ask. Number 4, you have to get there first. And I gave an example. The best way to get there first is to involve in what we call off-plan sales. And I told you the secret of real estate developers, they do not tell you. And they practice this most of the time in Dubai. When you are buying a property in Dubai, you do not even buy from developers because we have an office in Dubai and we have Abisola, our branch manager in Dubai, and she deals with these things every day. You do not buy from developers by the time you are buying. What happens is that you always buy second hand or third hand. Why? Some people must have bought from developers before they even build it. Whether it take them 6 months,
Sometimes it can take up to 2 years to build your property because they are building towers over there. So after the first set has been sold, after the first 6 months, they are mostly sold out. So between the 6 months and 1 year, you see people start saying, okay, I still want this property. What would they do? They will direct you to those that have already bought. And those ones start selling times 2 of the price. That's why it looks like Dubai prices are getting higher and higher. By the time the final person, which may be you or me, when we are buying and the building is completed, we are buying at times 4 the rate the property has been done. Now imagine you buy a property for $100,000 when it's on off-plan sales. When people are buying when it's completed, they are buying for as much as 400,000, for as much as 450,000. Now imagine you that you bought when it was doing off-plan sales, you made times 4 of your income. Meaning what you bought, if you buy 4, you're going to sell at $1.6 million. $1.6 million. It means you can buy 16 of those apartments that you've paid for. So this is the beauty of off-plan sales. These are the secrets that real estate developers do not tell you, and we are sharing to you today here at the Home Buyers Conference. Yes, so as I said, always get there first. Always what? Get there first. And number 5 point is talk to a real estate consultant. Talk to a real estate consultant. And not all real estate companies can provide this kind of things for you. Most real estate companies are just all about getting a value for money and giving you a property. But no, always talk to a real estate consultant. Ask questions. Can I talk to someone that can advise me better on this? Okay, yes, we do have people like that. And you talk to them, you tell them your problems, you tell them what you need to do. You lay out this payment plan for you, and you tell you the best places where you can get maximum return on investments. Whether you want a 1-bedroom, whether you want a 2-bedroom, whether you want a 3-bedroom, whether you want a 4-bedroom, they can advise you on the best property to give you that will give you maximum rental income. That'll give you what? That'll give us maximum rental income. For those of you on Zoom, before we proceed, if you have any questions, I'm ready to listen to your questions. Just signify, raise your hand so I can bring you up to ask you some questions. And those of you on Facebook, if you have any questions, you can just type it on the chat button and I'll attend to you. So question, please. Okay, so if there are no questions for now, let me go take you through what we are doing here at GText Homes. I'll take you through the plan of Jasper Gardenia, which is Africa's first green and smart homes. So GText Homes is a global company, and we are the biggest developer of green and smart homes. What we do here is advise people on the best places for investment, where it can guarantee you maximum return on investment. And knowing that the center of Lagos, the biggest smart city in the whole of Lagos by the year 2027 is Ibejuleki. So you understand where you can invest. It is not by chance. It's not by chance, it's not by sentiment that the richest man in Africa, Aliko Dangote, is going to site his refinery in Ibejuleki. And when you hear places like that, when I discuss with clients, the last person that subscribed to our 3-bedroom terrace duplex in Ibejuleki, right? At first, he asked a question. He said, I cannot live there. And I asked him a question. Are you buying a property for you that will live there? Or you are buying for people that will live there? Can you own a property in the US and lease it out? He asked, yes. So in US, do you know the people that will live there? He said, no. Okay, what if I tell you that where you are investing in Ibejuleki, you already have people that want to live there already? You already have people that are waiting for you to just say, my house is available, and they will give you your apartment free, like full already. It's fully paid. You don't have to be chasing agents from one end to another. You have companies that are ready to take the responsibility of getting those places for their staff. And he concurred and he was like, okay, that makes sense. Because the data is there. Dangote Refinery is going to have over 300,000 workers coming out of there daily. Right now, when the place is being built, and we have 10,000 temporary shelters of expatriates, those people that love the luxury that we are providing for them. wanting to invest in those places. They are already available. They are waiting for you to just supply because the demand in Ibejuleki is already high. So then why you not invest in a place like this? These are the questions we give our clients, and they get convinced and they subscribe to our off-plan sales in Ibejuleki. So for you to even know the benefits of what we are giving you, let me just show you what we are having in Ibejuleki and what makes us unique and why you should invest in a green and smart home like that. You have any questions so far? Please raise your hand so I can attend your questions. Any questions, please raise your hand so we can answer your questions. Bamisha, are you there? Can you raise your hand so I can bring you up so you can show site updates of what we have at Jasper? Play this.
₦100 million. That.
So we did an advert with Kanayo that I'd love to share with you. I spoke on the investment opportunities in real estate and why you should invest in real estate. All right, so how many of you, Mr. Fola Moses, how are you doing, sir? You have a question for us? Let me allow you to talk in a minute. Can you type out your question so I can respond to it, Mr. Fola? Mr. Fola, can you talk now? I've given you audience to talk. Can you ask your question, please? Okay, so we shot that video with Mr. Kanayo, and it has been generating a lot of buzz on social media. and people are showing their interest in real estate properties. So these are the things you need to know about real estate. These are the reasons why wealthy men make returns on investment in real estate and we do not. These are the secrets not. It's because they're always all about action. They are always all about what? All about action. So I'm going to share the project we have here at GText Homes Gardenia. I hope everybody can see my screen. If you can see my screen, can you raise your hands up so I can know that you can see my screen? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you very much. So this is a project Gardenia by GText Homes. How many of you love the exterior of this wonderful, wonderful product? How many of you love this? You can see the wonderful logo by GText Homes here. So this is Gardenia by GText Homes. So when you're telling you to invest your money in some property, we're not just selling you the features, we're also telling you the benefits. And why you know the benefits, you even need to see what you are investing in. You have to know what makes this place a wonderful place for investment. You have to understand the reason why you need to invest in a place like this. Like I said, for those of you that are just joining us, I shared 5 strong tips on knowing where to invest in a place to give you maximum rental value. Number 1, I told you not to invest with sentiment. Do not buy a real estate property with sentiment. Number 2, know the potential economic value of that place. The area you're investing in, why should I invest there? How much money would that area give me? If I should invest here, how fast will that area develop? Number 3, know the plan that is for that area. In this area that I'm investing in, how many schools will be here? In this area I'm investing in, how many people will be passing here daily? In this area I'm investing in, how many commercial viable centers are there? Would this place be a place where there will be a demand for? Would this place have enough traffic to make rental value in this place in high demand? And whatever makes a place to be more expensive is for the demand. If you have a lot of people demanding for a real estate property, the price always skyrockets. And I gave an example of places that are like that, right? I gave an example of places that definitely will yield a lot of buzz, a lot of results, a lot of demand. And I gave an example of Dangote Refinery being the key driving factor in Ibejuleki. There's already an housing deficiency over there. The only good place, the only good estate in the whole of Ibejuleki is Amen Estate. And that is not a reason why it is fully sold out. And the annual rental value in Amen Estate, that's not even closer to the refinery, is already set at 8 million naira. Now imagine having a property that is closer to the refinery. Imagine having a property that is 10 minutes from the refinery. Imagine having a property where you can buy at off-plan sales and get maximum return on investment. How much money will you gain all over the years, right? So number 4, always be the first to get there. And I gave an example of people investing in a place before people get there. I gave an example of Dubai. What happened in Dubai? How people buy properties in Dubai, and by the time they are selling out, it's the 4th generations of buyers that end up selling. The first people that buy at off-plan sales at X amount, and by the time the property is developed over 2 years, because it takes a longer time in Dubai to develop properties, they sell at 4 times the amount. This is fully fact. We have a representative in Dubai and they deal with these things every day. So when we say invest in properties when the time is right, always put in off-plan sales, always be the first to invest. There is a reason, there's a track record, there's a profit to gain from this. So these are the key things you need to know before investing in real estate properties. And number 5, always talk to a real estate consultant. Make sure the person you are buying from can advise you on the best properties to invest. When you are talking to someone and the person is saying, if you say, should I buy this and this? And they are saying, anyone you want. Anyone you want is not a good decision. Always talk to a real estate consultant, someone that can tell you, if you buy X, this is what you are going to get. If you buy Y, this is what you are going to get. And number 6 point I did not tell you is to always take opportunity of any offer you see. If you want to invest in real estate property, always take opportunity in the best offer you can see. Anytime you see an offer, you do what? You key into it. And I showed you a video of Kanayo. I wish I could play that video again. But before then, let me just take you a rundown of what GText Homes Gardenia is all about. Gardenia by GText Homes is our green and smart home project that is all about 5 cities in Nigeria. As a pioneer in this field, we have taken upon ourselves to propel the real estate sector in Africa into the world stage. And we are always all about family, we're all about comfort, we're all about your priority. Family comfort is our priority here at GText Homes. As you can see here, our Gardenia brochure that is always discussing these things about you. We have a question here. Sorry, let me attend to this. Okay, Mr. Fola Moses, you have told us that Ibejuleki is a place to invest in Lagos at the moment. What other areas should one be looking to invest beyond sentiment aside from Ibejuleki? In other words, what's the next place after Ibejuleki? Is it only Ibejuleki? What other areas have government planned for, like Ibejuleki? Okay, if you were joining me earlier, I said Ibejuleki is the only city in the whole of Lagos. It's the only place that was intentionally planned for. So the reason why we emphasize on a place like Ibejuleki is not because we like Ibejuleki. Dangote did not build his refinery somewhere else. The reason why Dangote built in Ibejuleki is because there is a plan for it. You have the seaport in Nigeria there. You have the second deepest seaport in the whole of Africa in Ibejuleki. It's deeper than the one in Apapa. You have the Lekki Free Trade Zone there at Ibejuleki. You have the Dangote jetty as well in Ibejuleki, right? So these key factors, these key driving areas, and what is going to pump up the economic value. So what other place do you have that you can invest in? You have Ikorodu. You have Ikorodu. And what is the key driving factor of Ikorodu? The 4th mainland bridge is also going to pass through Ikorodu. Means some people start taking alternate routes from the mainland over to the island, right? So this also increases the economic value there. We also have some industries in Ikorodu. We have a jetty as well in Ikorodu. Another place that is going to be fast developing in the next coming years also in Ekpe. And why? Is because of the international airports. But in terms of duration, in terms of time, every place has a better economic value than every other place. So why didn't Dangote put his refinery in Ekpe? Why didn't he put his refinery in Ikorodu? Yes, Ikorodu is a fantastic place. Yes, it's also a fantastic place. But we're emphasizing on Ibejuleki because this is the only smart city that has been carefully planned in the whole of Lagos. This is the only smart city that has been planned in the whole of Lagos. We're going to have Lolo joining us very soon. I'm sure all of you know Lolo. She's joining us very soon. So, Mr. Fola Moses, I hope I have answered your question. I hope you have answered your question. So with me here, I have Omole branch manager. Her name is Martha Osachi. She's going to say a few words to you. Hi, Martha. How are you doing?
Hello. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Nice to have you guys here. Thank you for joining us once again, Home Buyers Conference. Yes. So like he rightly said, you know, it's best for you to know, it's good for you to know where to invest, the right place for you to invest. Yes, and as a smart investor who make do with opportunities, take advantage of whatsoever thing that comes their way, take advantage of opportunity to invest. Now, we are not we are not saying this because we want you to invest with us, because one of our greatest core value is to give advice to smart investors so they can invest their money wisely. And how do you invest your money wisely? With the right source, with the right company, the right people. And that is where GText Homes comes in. GText Homes, we have our properties all over the world. We have in Dubai, we sell apartments in Dubai. We have in Lagos, Abuja, Ibadan, and Ogun State. So now, if you are looking at, okay, you don't want to invest in Lagos, you can invest in Ogun State. If you don't want to invest in Ogun State, you can invest in Abuja. Yes, Abuja is another wonderful city that has almost the second city in Nigeria, the second city in Africa that has the highest ROI, that is return on investment. So how do you determine the best place? How do you determine the best place for you to invest? Yes, that is a major reason why we are having this program. How? You get to know all these things by asking questions. You ask questions. Smart investors, they ask questions. They don't just go into like, okay, they saw a place, maybe you say an advert, people are doing adverts, talking about investment. You just go in and pour your money. No, you ask questions, make your findings. And that is why we are transparent. That is why we are open. Most people, when we talk about GText, they'll say, oh, is it Dr. Stephen? We've been seeing him everywhere. That man is always everywhere. Yes, that is because because of that integrity, we are not selling what we don't have. And we can't come to tell you we have this, and at the end of the day, you won't get it. He's out there, he's accessible, and in fact, one of the thing I love most about Dr. Stephen Akintayo is that he's a mentor. You want to buy a property, not because you have the money that you just want to pour. He will advise you, give you the right advice, the best advice ever that you can. You will even be happy that you are opportune to meet this kind of person, to meet this kind of man. So, ladies and gentlemen, anytime you want to invest, you want to buy property, ask questions, get to know the right place for you to invest. And then, why do you want to invest is another reason, another thing to think about when we talk about investment. You think about, okay, you want to invest, why? Are you investing because, are you buying a property because, okay, you saw people talking about investment, real estate, so you want to invest because people are talking about how real estate is now the oil money. You need to have a genuine reason for you that will make you to invest. Have this genuine reason, something that you know that, okay, as I'm going into this thing, I have plans. I have plans for you. Some people will just buy and say, okay, since they say if I buy in the next 2-3 months, I can resell and get my money. No, have this plan that, okay, you're buying this property not for yourself. You're buying this property because you want it to be something that is you can pass on to your children, can pass on to your generation. And that is why I call landed property investment, real estate investment, as an asset that cannot be diminished. It's something you can pass on to your generation. It's something that even if you sell, you rent it out. It's something, if you sell, it's gone. You said to someone to collect the money, the person automatically take ownership of that property till the person maybe decides to sell to another person. But if you keep this to yourself, you keep this property to yourself, as time goes on, the ROI keeps increasing. It keeps adding value. And when you transfer this property to your generation, if they maintain it very well, they can also pass it on. So it's a legacy that you can transfer from one generation to another. Even if, okay, let's say there's war, there's something happened and they burn down buildings, your land is still there, which I pray will not be our portion. To not be our portion in Jesus' name. They will never have any reason to witness such thing that will make people to burn down our property. So, ladies and gentlemen, always ask yourself, where is the right place for me to invest? And also ask yourself, why do I even want to invest? Always ask yourself this question before you go into investment. Okay, I'm seeing a question here from Aminat Hassan. What about Ibadan land and how much is a plot? Yes. Our Ibadan land is currently going for two properties at Ibadan. We have a White House Estate at Monia. Then we have Beryl Golf Estates. Beryl Golf Estates, just close to technical Dominion University. Yes, it shares a very close proximity with Dominion in University. So I want to know the one you were talking about so we can tell you more about it. So let's from the comment section, just tell us if it is White House you want or the Beryl Golf Estate.
All right, that's fantastic. Thank you so much, Martha. I know people love Martha's beautiful face. Martha just came back from Maldives, so she's she's still glowing. Martha just came back from Maldives, so she's still enjoying herself. Yeah. So I mean, so the Beru Golf Estate is going for 6 million naira.
Yeah.
It's going for 6 million naira per plot, while White House Estate is going for 5 million naira per plot.
Yes.
But I can give you, because of this sake of this live show, I can give you an offer immediately if you are ready to pay today. Ready to pay today, I can give an offer to you only if you are ready to pay today. So you could just send a message now and someone will attend to you. You can drop your phone number, or I'll chat you up. I'll drop my phone number now so you can chat me up immediately. Right. So welcome, ma. How are you, ma? Ashabiolorisha, are you there, ma? If you are there, say hi to us. Are you there, ma? So some people said they didn't hear.
I am here. I am here. Good morning, everybody, but I cannot show my face. I'm at work, but I am fully with you.
How are you?
With you. How are you doing? I've been listening to everything you guys have been saying, doing. It is a fantastic one. People don't know. You know, one thing, everybody, good morning. Let me say that to everybody, all the people on this, I call it a dynasty show because it has been dynasty show, which is more than a family show. You know, when we talk about real estate, not only in Nigeria now, even globally, I see GText as a messiah.
Yes.
Real estate messiah, mostly to Nigeria, because GText open a lot of things, take us down inside what is real estate all about. A lot of things that have been hidden from us that they don't allow us to know, whereas they're just taking our money, and eventually some have even, a lot of people have lost their life in the process. When they take their money, they want to sell house for them, they want to sell landed property for them, and eventually they have been assassinated, being killed. But everything has been exposed and open to us by GText, GText Homes Global. We've seen a lot of things, and it is a fantastic thing that GText Homes happen to be the first ever African-based real estate guru that we have global connections, global offices. It's not an easy thing to buy a property in America where I am and have it as an office, bringing Naira to America to establish a business. That person must be an excellent, an expert in what he is doing. And everybody wants to be connected with an expert so that you are not only buying properties from GText, but you are learning a lot of things. Something you need to go and pay a lot of money on at a university to learn. You are learning it. They are not just selling property to you, but they are also teaching you, training you on this business. They are not somebody that if we train them, they will not buy from us anymore. They are going to establish their own. They are not the type. They are not doing that. They are not just giving you food. They are not just giving you fish. They are teaching you how to fish. How to fish, how to go into the ocean and fish. At the same time, selling property to you. So it's a great thing. People on this show, I wish you can just grab every opportunity you are getting from GText. Grab it in no time. And when you are grabbing it, not you alone, please hold your generation. Don't say if I buy my children will inherit it. Don't say that. So let's teach those children how to fish. Don't let us prepare fish for them that, okay, I got a fish, I fry it for you, I've cooked it for you, so you will continue to eat it. No, Let them know that you struggle to get your money. It's not easy. I have only biological child, just one. But I don't joke with my money with him. I always teach him how to struggle by himself. He's a graduate in England and he's doing 2 jobs at a time, struggling on his own, and he's saving up to get a property from GText. He said, Mommy, let's buy. I say, I'm going to buy my own and you will buy your own. No, I know whatever I have is yours after I died, but you will still put your own money down and buy your own property. That is how we should live our life, because anything can happen after we died. So as we're buying from GText, let's teach our children how to invest in GText home as well. It is very, very important. God bless everybody, and I love everybody.
Thank you so much, Ma.
Thank you very much, Ma. Thank you so much, Ma. I love hearing your voice anytime we're on this program. I love the words of advice you give us.
Yeah.
I love the fact when you talk about your son as well. I can't wait to meet him very soon. I'm also coming to London, so to speak in the
He will host you. Just let me know. He will come to the airport. Whenever I share anything about GText, if you go on my Instagram, he will be the first person to share. He will be the first person, and so he can't wait to host you, Farouk. He has heard a lot about you and Okpemi for so much.
All right, thank you very much, Ma. Thank you very much, Ma. Yes, Ma. Hi, Lolo One. Are you there? Lolo One of Africa is here.
How are you, Lolo? Farouk? I'm on set myself. I'm shooting, but it's important that we attend this great conference that GText put together. Sorry about the look. On set.
You're looking awesome. You're looking sweet.
I can't wait for the singer.
All right, so let me not distract our people. I'll put up the video, then you can continue.
Let's see your face. We are good. Just talk about. Yes, we're good.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, everybody that is attending this conference. The first thing I would say is that you are doing yourself a great service by attending every conference that GText organizes. We've already told you that we're not a company that just sell land to you. It's like a one-stop shop for everything. Not only will we be selling you land, we'll be telling you the best place to buy land. We'll be telling you about the most viable investments. We'll be telling you what would be. We would even make projections for you for the next future. And that's the kind of company I want to work with. There are many real estate companies you buy land from. It is story you'll be hearing from this to that, but no, not us. When you commit to buying land from us or houses, you can be sure that we are there with our full chest to make sure that whether you want to live in that land or you want to sell it or you want to rent it out, we are still there to help you. And if you do any kind of investment with GText, you can be very sure that you'll be rest assured that this one is authentic. Especially people that are in diaspora, you don't need to fear anything. Our track record speaks for ourselves. It's not one of those companies that will be doing hush-hush. You will not know what they're doing, but we would tell you, you would know what we're doing part-time. We have land all over. If you want a land in Lagos, we have it. We have in Ibadan. We have in Abuja. We even have in Dubai. So you can be very sure that a company that has spread their tentacles as far as outside the shores of the country, they know what they are doing. They are what their weight in gold. So it is very, very important that you take advantage of every time we do like this kind of conferences. There are always discounts. If you're a smart investor, I will buy when they're having some of these discounts, so that if I'm not ready, I will just resell. Exactly. That means you're a smart and wise investor. So this is a great time to invest with us, because if you don't, what you don't invest in now, and in another few years, you'll be regretting it. There are a lot of investment that many people should have made years before, but they were just afraid for one reason or the other, and they did not put their money there. And by the time this investment land, it will always appreciate. Always appreciate. Where some people are called bush before is now mad, well-developed area that even if they want to buy into that property, they no longer can afford it. So this is the time for you to do what? To put your money where it can grow. Growing your investment is so important. You can tell me that, oh, I bought land here. You can buy more because you know that you are saving your money. You are not wasting it. So every time we come and we tell you about some of these great offers, please tell people, tell people, don't be selfish. Let them be able to make good investment too. Many of you have family members that have money, but they don't know how to invest. Encourage them to come to GText so that we can help them invest their money. How good would it be if, imagine in your family, there's nobody begging you for money. You all have great investments with GText. So you see that nobody in your family will be poor. So once your own life is changing, make sure that you begin to, you tell more people about it. Because the more your circle is blessed, the less stress you have as a person. So make sure that you are making the right decision for yourself at these times. I don't want you to come and say, oh, next year I will do it. Start with whatever you have. We have payment plans. You don't have to have all the money. As we are doing this class, we're having this conference now. All our marketers are online. Just contact us. You will see that today we have a discount that is running already. So take advantage of it and buy now. Now. There's no better time than now. If you do that, you will see that in 2 years, some of those people that used to look at you like you don't know what you are doing, you are not wasting your money to buy a Shwebi or attend parties or waste on frivolities. They will be saying, when did you do this? How did you do it? Then you'll be reminding them that, remember when GText was selling burial? Remember when we were selling White House in Ibadan, you didn't invest. See now, you need to buy that same property for billions and billions of naira. So I hope smart investors are on this conference this evening. Take advantage of all our offers. You should know that me as a person, I will never put my face to something that I don't trust. This one is with my full chest. I know that everything you do with us is credible. You will not regret it. And the testimonies speak for themselves. We have clients all over the world. So don't worry about anything. You don't have to be in Nigeria to invest. We will tidy all the papers for you. You will get it at your doorstep. That's how effective GText is. I hope smart investors are here. Take advantage of these great offers that we're giving you today. You will never regret it. Thank you.
Wow, Lolo. I think you should send your application letter.
Yes.
I think I need to employ you. I think to employ you. What's going on? I like the hunger, the fire.
Yeah.
What you are bringing to it.
But we are telling, I'm somebody that everybody is always begging for this and that. But the same things we do is what we're trying to teach people to do. So that tomorrow, you are not one of those people that will sit down and be crying and be saying that witches and wizards are not letting you prosper. In GText, your home is witchcraft proof, Ogbanje proof, beggy family proof. So we are teaching them all the secrets that we know so that their lives too can be better than it is already.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank
So
you.
Right. Okay, so you just heard from Shabiolorisha, Lord or One of Africa. So these are the things we are bringing to GText Homes. GText Homes is a wonderful company, and we had testimonials from a lot of people all over the world, our clients wherever they are. I hope we could possibly bring some of our clients to come up and explain the experience with GText Homes so far. So I played a video and some people said they could not hear what I played. So I'm going to play the video once again so you can see it. Okay. Okay, sorry. Give me a minute. I think this is the reason why I didn't hear me.
100 million naira. That's it. Oh, yes. I just got that lot. Congratulations on becoming a landlord. It's nice doing business with you.
Daddy?
Yes, darling.
How do you make so much money? You're always calling millions on the phone.
I make sacrifices.
Sacrifice? What type of sacrifice?
When you give up something of value for the sake and consideration of other things, that's a sacrifice. I invested in real estate when the opportunity came, even when it was not convenient, and as a story we are reaping today. You don't wait to buy real estate. You buy and wait.
Take advantage of this amazing opportunity today. GText Homes. We help you build your future.
How many of you love that video? How many of you love that video we just played here? I'm sure a lot of you love that video, right? So the key message in that video is you do not wait to buy properties. You buy properties and wait. Someone has a question. If you have a question, kindly type it for us and we're going to attend to you. Sorry. Okay, you dropped your hands. If you have a question for us, raise up your hands. So you do not wait to buy real estate properties. You buy properties and wait. Real estate properties appreciate over time. Just like I taught you earlier, always buy a place that has the potential to develop. Buy a place that you know that if you invest today, in a couple of years, your income grows. A place that is on high demand. A place that is not of high demand now or in the next 5 years cannot be of high demand later. You do not buy properties with sentiment. You do not buy real estate properties with sentiment. So let me just show you a couple of houses we have currently going on here at GText Homes. So GText Homes is known as a pioneer for green and smart homes, building green and smart homes all over the world. And we already have one of our first projects currently going on at Ibejileke, and it's called Gardenia. And we're all about your family comfort, which is our priority. So as a pioneer, we're bringing over 5 cities in Nigeria at the moment. We're going to stretch out. Very soon, GText Homes is coming to the east. You guys should be happy now. We have a lot of Easterners that are saying, when are you coming to the east? GText Homes is coming to what?
To the east.
So for now, we are already in 2 cities. We're in Lagos and we're in Abuja. Look at our beautiful green.
Isn't this lovely?
Jasper Gardena is located Jasper Smart City in Lagos and Jasper Hillview City in Abuja. So these are the reasons why when we talk about economic value, when we talk about location, when we talk about investing in a place that will yield returns, Ibejileke is a fast developing area in the western parts of Africa, which is projected to be a smart city in 2027. With development of great infrastructures like the Free Trade Zone, largest refinery in Africa, Lekki deep sea port, as well as multinationals. So when I was talk about development rates in the area before you invest in a place. You don't just invest in the property first. You have to first invest in the area, right? Just like seeing someone, a beautiful woman, and you say you just want to marry. You have to at least marry her character before you even marry her beauty. It's the same thing as investing in real estate properties. You have to like the area before you like the property. If you like the property first, you are buying with with sentiment. This is why people do not make it in investing. I told you a story about my dad investing in Ibafo because my dad bought the property in Ibafo. My mom also built a house. She has a four flat of 2 bedroom at Ibafo. Until now, for the past 6 to 7 years, our income has been 150,000 per month. And per year, sorry. 150,000 per year. We try to increase it to 200,000. What happened is that we attracted people that will come in and owe us for 6 months. So when you are living in a place that you know has kind of caliber of people that are coming in, you are sure to get what? Increase in income value. So invest in a place like Ibejuleki, where you have smart cities, where you have free trade zone, where you have expatriates. The company already pays for you. They even pay 2, 3, 4 years ahead. You'll be chasing people that get out of my house because there's no demand. They can even use it for shakara. You know that if you chase them out, people will not collect that same place. So these are the mistakes people make. This is how you determine a place that gives you what? Increase in residual income, that gives you consistent what? Cash flow. So a place like Ibejuleki also has this, right? So it's a center. Abuja is also the center of unity. Abuja grew by 139.7% between 2000 and 2010, making it the fastest growing city in the world. So for 10 years, Abuja grew by 139.7%. What makes Abuja a great city? What? It is the capital of what? Of Nigeria. That alone should give you a reason why you should invest in Abuja. It is the capital of Nigeria. So as far as Abuja is the capital of Nigeria, Abuja will continue to grow. Abuja will continue to grow.
People are even migrating from Lagos to Abuja because life there is even easier. It's easier and it's stress-free.
As at 2015, it had an annual growth of at least 35%. Who has ever heard of Abuja Big Boys before? I have heard of Abuja Big Boys. There was a myth that Abuja Big Boys sleep in their car. But now people are getting smarter. Those guys are living in their car. They need a place to live.
Yes.
So you have to provide that for them. You have to provide them. And Abuja is because of the accessibility, healthy climate, low population density, and availability of future expansion. A slice of capital cities is a place you need in Jasper Gardenia. So we in GText Homes, we are not saying you should come and invest in a place. We are telling you to come and invest in a place that we have already invested in. And you have to do that what? Now. That's what I was telling you. Smart investors are those that key into opportunities immediately. So stay tuned. We have an offer for you today. And we're only giving it to just 5 people only. Only 5 people that can key into our offer today.
5 smart investors.
5 smart investors are going to get our offer for today. So for Jasper Gardenia, these are the locations. We have Jasper in Lagos. You can see we've done the third road. We have Jasper in Abuja. We have our 1-bedroom semi-detached duplex. We have the ground floor, the first floor. We have 2-bedroom. We have the ground floor, the first floor. We have 3-bedroom semi-detached duplex, which also has 2 floors. We have our 4-bedroom semi-detached duplex, which has 2 floors. The ground floor, the first floor, and the second floor. And we have our 5-bedroom semi-detached duplex. So these are different options we have here at Jasper Gardenia. We also have for our condo, our 2 and 3-bedroom flats. You can see the building plans. We have a beautiful interior, right? Beautiful interior for our bedrooms, for our sitting rooms, for our kitchens, for every other thing. So we have a lot of options for you today. But today, I'm only giving you an offer on our 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 3, 4, and 5-bedroom. I'm giving you an offer from 1 to 4-bedroom terrace and our 5-bedroom duplex, right? And we're also giving an offer on our landed properties. But today is all about home buyers conference. I know everybody here always wants to own a home. And today we are giving the advantage to own a home at an offer. And it's only for what? Just 5 people only. We're giving the offer for just 5 smart investors. So before we go into the offer, so Martha, do you have anything for them?
Yes, we are giving you this offer because 1, we are currently selling off plan. We are selling this property off plan, and imagine at the price we are selling it, then we are still giving you an offer. We are still giving you an offer. And one thing I always I admire people who pick up an opportunity like this to own a home, because by the time these buildings, by the time we finish building, by the time we put all the structures together, trust me, you can't get a 1-bedroom less than 100 million. I can beat my chest to that. But today, we are giving you even something that is even lesser than 100 million from 1 bedroom to 5 bedroom. Isn't that amazing? So I always admire people who key into an opportunity like this to own a property, to own a home to themselves, you know. So before we announce the offer, I really want to share one or two things. The reason why you should buy. He has said it before, but I will still say it again for people that maybe they joined late. Those of you that might join late, you know, the reason why you should even buy from Jasper Gardenia. One, you are buying this house not because you don't have a home to live. No, you have where you're staying, but you're buying this house because you want to use it as a form of investment. Yes, now you say, if I buy this property, how do I get my money back? How do I start renting it out to people? How do I get my income? You don't have to worry about that, because we at GText Home, we've taken care of all of that. You know, imagine we renting your property out to Dangote refinery staffs. You know, when you will just be sleeping and be making money. At the end of the year, you get alert, you receive alert. Your tenants just credit your account with their payments. We at GText, we are the one to help you rent this property out. We rent it out and we monitor the process on how you can get your return on investment. Okay, let's say we carry out our survey, and we got to understand that rental income now around the Lekki Axis is 8 million. Fine, this 8 million naira, let's say the building, and before we finish this building, before this year runs out, let's say from next year, I believe the rental income will increase, because currently there's no even apartment for you to rent around the Lekki Axis now. So meaning that any building that comes up around that Axis, the annual rental income will skyrocket. So let's say from next year, your building is completed. You've set up everything and we rent it out for you. You start earning nothing less than 8 million, 10 million for your annual rent. Then calculate that money for let's say the next less than 10 years, you make your money back. The money you use in investing, you make it back, and then you know your annual rental income is a continuous process, something that is a continuous thing. It's coming in every year. You know, you start earning this money till eternity, till you pass it on to your children. This is amazing. This in fact, if I don't even want to even ask, for me, I will not want to hear more than this, that I will just key into this opportunity and invest, because I know that I'm not pouring my money away. I'm putting my money somewhere that I know that it's going to generate good, not just anyhow income, something that is sensible, something that will last forever, that is a continuous thing. Even if that house burned down today, you build it, you still rent it out, and people will rent the house because people will rent it.
This reminds me of Dr. Stephen Coates.
Yes.
That says landlords make money in their sleep.
Yeah, why tenants go and work for them. Yes.
That's a very powerful quote, right?
Landlords, they will be sleeping. Why they are tenants, they wake up very early in the morning. They will rush out. Why? Because they need to make, you have to pay your rent now.
I understand what it means to be tenants, right? Because when I was a tenant, when we were growing up, we were at Ojodu. Okay. So our landlord stays upstairs. So once in a while, landlord can say, okay, he wants to meet with my parents, probably at the end of the year. Every year, this man actually literally increases his rent by 50,000.
Yes, and they
and what about I mean, what's my business? I'm just growing up on that. But I know that over here, we had that OTT increase from 150 to 200 to 250. We have to leave. We literally have to leave to our own house because we don't want to pay rent. So this is the secret things that rich men do. Rich men make money in their sleep. Why tenants do what? They go and work for them. Yes, they go and work for them. And how do you key into this? By making investment choices. Yes. By keying into offers like this. So right now I'm going to show you the prices we have for each of our estates for our Gardenia 1 to 5 bedroom. Martha is going to read it out and you're going to give them a discount. On those.
How much are we even giving them?
let's let's first call it out. So let's know
Okay.
how many people are interested. So
Okay, for our 1 bedroom terrace, is going for 32 million naira. For the 2 bedroom terrace, is going for 47 million naira. The 3 bedroom terrace is going for 59 million naira. The 4 bedroom is going for 69. Why the 5 bedroom is going for 82 million naira? This prices are, even to me, it's something that is so affordable, especially to people that understand
the value
of investment. You are buying a house, a home, like,
and it's not just a normal home.
It's not green and smart
home.
No.
And for those that don't understand the smart home, its concept is a home that is automated. For your easy life. We're not just saying, as we call it, luxury service
apartments.
Right. So your home, you come in, you walk in, is already well designed, well painted. It's not fully furnished, but it's finished to your taste. Yeah, it's finished to your taste. Meaning you have your smart feature. With a button on your phone, you can control everything that happens in your apartment, in your house. And again, what is the important thing? Always think rental and income value.
Yes.
You don't always look at the price of a property. You look at how much that property is going to give you. Right? And she talked about 8 million. 8 million not just come for anywhere. You can check it. Amen is currently renting out a 5-bedroom at 8 million naira. And the 5-bedroom, the Amen estate, is not even inside where the refinery is. It's still at the edge of Eleko. Many people would prefer to stay in your Jasper Gardenia that is closer to the refinery than an Amen of 8 million. Meaning, if you get a property at 82 million naira, right? I don't know how much it's going to give you because me, I'm not nice. My own is doing increases. See that arrow next to this price is increase. That means it's going up soon. This is a proof that it is actually going up soon. So I don't know why I'm being generous on giving it an offer today, right? But imagine you buy a 5-bedroom for 82 million. I know that the only property there right now is 8 million. By the time this house is completed, by 2022, this property will be going for as much as 10 million naira.
Of course.
And look at the caliber of people that are staying here. Someone that can rent a value of property for 10 million naira is a high net worth individual.
This environment will even help you to network.
And there are lots of facilities. I really do not want to come here to talk about. We have a golf course in front. We have the Atlantic Ocean. We have a 10 minutes walk to the golf resort. It's opposite Dangote Jetty. It's close to Lakampai Tropicana. We did not come here to discuss all that. I'm here to tell you how to get a property that will appreciate, that will give you maximum income in terms of rentals, right? So these are the kind of discussions we are having today. And this is the reason why we are bringing some products for you to know what you want to invest in. So Martha, what's the offer today? So we're only taking 5 people.
For 5 people, 5 lucky investors, smart investors.
If you are interested, please raise your hand or type, I am interested in this offer. I am interested in this offer. And we're going to have I'm already seeing people to raising up their hands on Zoom. I'm interested. Please,
all right.
For you to raise interest, you have to pay some money, right? You have to make a deposit, right? So please call the offer.
Okay, the offer we are giving you guys today is just 2 million naira off. So 2 million naira. Is that too much?
How do you want to pay that? How do you want to pay this money back?
Or should we just do 1 million naira? Let's just do this 2 million naira for 5 lucky smart investors.
Okay.
2 million naira. So which means for 1 bedroom, instead of paying 32 million naira, you end up paying 30 million naira. So for 2 bedroom, instead of paying 47 million naira, you end up paying 45 million naira. And then for 3 bedroom, instead of paying 59 million naira, you end up paying 57 million naira. And for 4 bedroom, instead of paying 69 million naira, you end up paying 67 million naira. And then for 5 bedroom, instead of paying 82 million naira, you pay 80 million naira and you become a house owner.
Yes.
Isn't this amazing?
Please mind you that we understand that money is not easy to move around because of the CBN complications and things like that. So
that's why we have a very flexible payment plan.
Fantastic.
Very flexible that you don't even have to worry. As you're sleeping, you don't need to think about how you're going to be paying because the payment pattern is so flexible.
So you can make a deposit today and you can spread your payment for up to 20 months, right? spread your payments for up to 20 months.
Yes.
You can for the one of 30 million naira, you can pay as low as 5 million naira deposit and pay your balance in the next 20 months. We makes your parents platform very easy. Meaning every month you're going to do that in 20 months, meaning you can pay 5 million naira and every month you can deposit 1.5 million till you finish your payment.
Imagine.
Easy as that. And realize that the higher the initial deposit, the easier your installment is.
Yes.
So for example, if you pay 10 million initial deposit, you can spread 1 million per month. So you do lesser, you spread 2 million per month. So these are the payment plans we have. So for one bedroom, we allow up to 5 million, as low as 5 million initial deposit. For 2 and 3 bedroom, we allow as low as 7 million initial deposit. For 4 bedroom, you can pay as low as 8 million initial deposit. While for 5 bedroom, we allow 10 million initial deposit. So for you to key into this offer, I know some people can say, I cannot pay 10 million today. You can drop something.
Yes.
Payments always validate offer. We have about 5 people here that are showing interest.
Yes.
And I'm sure we have some on Facebook, we have some on Instagram, we have some on LinkedIn, on YouTube. So our customer fulfillment agents, one of the best consultants we have in the world, are going to reach out to you, send you a subscription form, and of course, collect payments.
Of course.
Because payments always validate
another.
So what other benefits do you have just so that you think they can enjoy apart from just giving them almighty green and smart home?
See, you get to enjoy a centralized sewage system.
Right.
Like you are living in an estate. You don't even need to worry or bother about, okay, my soakaway is full. So how I need to contact Loma, right, to come and pack to come and empty my soakaway. No, you get to enjoy centralized sewage system, and where we even turn your waste products into a bio-cooking gas. As in, the features are so amazing that you will not want to even miss out of this offer. You won't want to miss out of this. You see, you are enjoying. Imagine using your waste products to something that is even more beneficial to you.
Of course.
Like you don't even need to go out of your house to go and fill your cooking gas. You use that. You use your waste product, convert it through the help of a biodigester to convert your waste product into a bio cooking gas. And then you live in an estate that is eco-friendly. You go outside there, come back, you want to come back to a home, an environment that is so friendly, that is welcoming. We all know how Lagos is now, the hold up, everything. Then you just come back home to an atmosphere that is so relaxing. In fact, if you want to know more about all of this, just reach out to us, key into this offer, then we unveil the hidden things to you so you see for yourself.
Right, so that's fantastic. And you can always reach us 24/7.
Yes.
We have a 24/7 customer service. And one beautiful thing about investing is because you can invest from wherever you are.
That's what I want to even say, that location is not even a barrier.
It's not a problem.
It's not a barrier at all. You can be in the UK, US, Dubai, anywhere in the world and invest with us. Your investment is safe and secure.
And you can get your documents delivered to you at your doorstep
without even spending a dime.
Without any extra charge. Imagine
Honestly.
having a delivery. And your document is nicely packaged from GText Homes. So we always put customers' satisfaction, customers' priorities, customers' benefit first. That's why we put up a wonderful conference like this. So now we've explained how to determine a place where it can give you maximum rental value.
Yes.
We told you not to buy with sentiment. Do not buy because it's in your village. Do not buy because people are just going to buy. Buy when you are looking at the economic value, how fast that place is going to grow. What are the key driving areas? Is there going to be an housing deficiency there? Do people really need your properties, right? Also take advantage of any offer you see, and do that immediately.
And the good thing about GText Home is that we always come up with this offer often. Like we come up with programs and we give you. It's not, most real estate don't do this. They don't come out and then they show you where they are, as in how things are going on, and then they give you an offer. No. It's not done. It's not done. It's only GText homes that you are even lucky to get this kind of opportunity.
Especially when the offers are quite realistic.
Yes.
Right? Some people bring their prices so low that you know that this thing cannot work. And people just buy. You do not buy a property with price. Buying with price is one of the common mistakes people fall into scams.
Yes.
Buying because it is cheap. Because like, it happened to me. I realized like there was even as common as a normal toothpaste, right? The cheapest toothpaste does not mean it's good. That's why you go and brush. Some people have, but it's not because you are not brushing. It's because you bought the cheapest toothpaste in the market. Yes. You do not compare price and quality. Everything always has a feasibility to this.
There are some properties that I will see, they will be calling price. I was like, is this thing even real?
Is it real?
Like,
does this make sense? Right?
Okay.
So you always have to, because we understand how it's not by chance we decided not to sell land anymore. We understand that these things are not quite profitable. These things are not, it's not just doable anyhow. You understand? Who read that article about Lagos State government increasing the price of documents, even documentation? Law that Lagos State government is not easy to come with now. Right? So the best thing is to what? Go with the flow. Look at the place that you know is going to give you maximum rental income, maximum rental value, economic value. And this is why I identify the key places where you can invest in. So the three top places you can invest in right now in Nigeria is number one, Ibeju, Lekki. Number two, you can invest in Abuja. Also, you can invest in what? In Ikorodu as well. There's also Ibadan. Ibadan, especially a strategic place where we have Monia, and which is a train station, right? Yes. We have a golf estate at Beru. We also have a new estate opened at Abeokuta. GText homes, they intentionally find a strategic place. So like we said before, we're not trying to come and invest in real estate. We're trying to come and invest in what we have already invested in. Right?
Tested and trusted.
Tested and trusted. Yes. So we already have about 7 people that are skipping into this offer. But we only need 5 people, right? So we need more people. First come, first what? First serve. Yes. And if you feel like you really need to make this offer is applicable for you, you want us to try and still squeeze you in, you all have to do a payment. And please, it must not exceed today. So wherever you're watching us from, wherever your question is from,
make your initial deposits today.
So Martha, can you call out the discount again again before we wrap up?
For the 1-bedroom terrace, instead of 32 million, you get to pay 30 million. For 2-bedroom, instead of 47 million, you pay 45 million. For 3-bedroom, instead of 59 million, you get to pay 57 million. For the 4-bedroom, instead of 69 million, you get to pay, instead of 69 million, you get to pay 67 million. Instead of the 5-bedroom, instead of 82 million, you get to pay 80 million naira. This is an amazing offer that smart investors like you out there will not want to be left out with.
Okay, thank you so much for those that are joining us so far. So if you have any other questions before we round up, please ask those questions so we can treat them immediately. Kindly ask your questions. We want to always ask your questions.
Yes.
We love your feedback. Always love your feedback. Always love your feedback. So any questions, please? Do you have any questions on other platforms so we can treat right away? Like this is the floor plan of the 4-bedroom.
Yes.
Who love the beautiful exterior of our 5-bedroom?
Honestly, I'm loving it already.
I want to lick it. so beautiful. See the 4-bedroom. And with this wonderful green aesthetic. And this home is now what? It's a smart home. Fully
imagine automated. You being in your office and then you get to control. Maybe you just remember that you didn't switch off your lights or your AC. Then you get to just control it from there. Or leaving your children at home, maybe with your house help, and you just want to okay, let me even see. From your phone, you can see what is going on in your home. From just touch of your phone, smartphone, you can see what's going on. This is so. In fact, this is enough innovation for me.
Exactly. Yes. Which is already in our coverage, right? I really enjoyed the accent, no matter how Madis. We had Lola also come here to come and display stuff.
Yeah.
So okay. I think we've answered all the questions we had so far. We have people asking why Ibeju is a good place to invest in, and we've answered that. Yeah. We also have people asking about our hot property in Ibadan as well. And this weekend we're having an inspection of our first estate in where? In Abeokuta, right?
Yeah.
And it's strategically located. Strategically located along the express of Abeokuta. So this is another green and smart homes we are having. We are bringing, and it's very polo estate. So an estate whereby you can go and play your polo. You can have wonderful different resorts in it. So even GText, if we cannot rely on what is going on around, we can also create the value in our estates. This is why our properties are one of the most in demand. This is why people are subscribing. We're not just selling name, we're not just selling product, we're giving you what value. And again, like I said, if you hear the price of a property, don't look at how much that property will cost. Look at how much that property will give you back in returns. And that's where we see a normal person and a smart investor. Right? So we have a wonderful payment plan for you. Just to call the price one more time before we go. So the offer is this. So for 32 million instead of 32 million naira for a one-bedroom terrace duplex, you are paying 30 million. Instead of 47 million, you are paying 45. Instead of 59 million for a three-bedroom, you are paying 57 million. And for a four-bedroom semi-detached duplex, instead of 69 million, you are paying 67 million naira. And for a five-bedroom, this is even a fully detached duplex, right? That we're giving, and it's even fully. I think we already have two people we're already bidding for. So I'm not even sure we cannot accommodate more than one more. We cannot do more than one more for that. So we really need one subscriber for that. So instead of 82 million, you're paying what? You're paying 80 million naira. And you can make as low as 5 million naira deposit and spread your payment for 20 months. So this offer right now, based on head count, it is gone. But on money count, you can still be the first person for this offer, right? So you can call these phone numbers. Martha, can you call out your phone number for them to contact?
My phone number is for our people in diaspora +234 80 55118. I'll take it again, +234 80 55118.
Okay, so Emmanuel has a question. What are hints that can attract a customer to invest in an estate management? Can you be clear with that? Do you mean people that want to invest? You mean like run an estate management, be in charge of facility management? Is that what you're talking about, Mr. Emmanuel?
Invest.
Or should I give you time? Okay, hold on. Let me allow you to ask your question. Mr. Emmanuel, you can talk now. Mr. Emmanuel, are you there?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, how are you doing, Mr. Emmanuel?
Yes, sir. I'm fine, sir. I'm so happy to be here. I've gained a lot and I've learned, and I have it in mind to invest as soon as possible by God's grace, sir.
Okay, so
can you?
I'm just asking that. What are the things that can? I mean, for someone who has money to build an estate, what are the things that can attract those people, sir? I mean, what are those hints that can? I mean, in a location, what are those factors that can attract investors to a particular location, sir? I mean, in order for the person to build houses in that location or to build a mini estate, sir.
Okay. So you're saying what are the factors to look out in determining a location where someone can invest in?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, that's fantastic. Okay, proceed.
Yeah, because I noticed that during the course of while you were lecturing us, and you didn't point those aspects, sir.
Okay.
Or maybe I came late.
You joined us at the beginning?
No, I joined around 4:30.
Oh, okay. That's great. Okay, so I reiterated some steps on how to determine the best location for real estate, which is the reason why we are doing this today, right? So number one, I was like, first of all, you do not buy a real estate property or invest in a place based on sentiment. And that has been a common mistake people have made in real estate. You invest because you say, this is where I want to go to. This is where I was born. I want to build a property here, right? You do not get maximum rental income based on what? On investments. Number two, look at the economic value of the place you are investing in. So now, if you are investing in a place like Ogun State and you're investing in a village, you know that the value of that place is not going to attract the amount of people that you are bringing there. That's number two. Number three, look at the potential of that area. What is the plan for that area they are going to develop in? So now, if you are having a standalone apartment or you want to build an estate in a place that you know is not surrounded by industrial people, right? If you are building a place whereby you know that so far people that are staying here do not have this key driving factor, you should know that you're already running at a loss. So you cannot build a luxury apartment in a village. Oh, do you get? So these are the kind of things you have to always look out for. Also, in some cases, you can have a blueprint of the area. So in the next 5 years to 10 years, the feasibility studies, what major development is coming to this area? Is there going to be a big hospital? Right? You know there's a big hospital, you know you're going to have people to come from far and wide to come there. They'll need a place to stay, right? Is there going to be a major industry? Are there going to be banks here? Is this place going to pass through a major road? For example, in Ikorodu now, especially where we have our Safari Estate, we have identified that a 4th mainland bridge is going to pass through, which means if we are selling this estate for X amount, in the next 5 years, next 3 years, 4 years, because of the bridge, right, there are going to be more traffic, meaning more people who want to stay here and move here. It's the same thing that is happening to Sulere. Many people are wanting to stay in Sulere because they don't want to stay on the island. And why? Look at what is around Sulere. It's closer to the island. So we are saying you want to build, where do you want to build an estate? Abuleba or Sulere? You choose Sulere. Why? You know people who want to stay here because of the key driving area. You know what is attracting them to these places. So I use Ibejuleki as an example. Why are people going there? Does it tick all these boxes? Yes. You don't buy Ibejuleki with sentiment. Dangote did not go there because it's his village. It's not even his village. The only person that said, right, Amode tried to develop Ekwe more because of all those kind of things from Ekwe, yes, move the airport there. People have also identified those reasons. An airport is coming to airport. People now want to start moving towards Ekwe. So these are the things that will get you to, before you invest in a place, before you invest in the properties, you have to look at the potential economic value. What is the current economic state? How many people, the potential population of that place as well, right? So looking at Ibejuleki, like I said, Dangote is going to employ over 300,000 people. There's going to be a housing deficiency for them. Lastly, before you invest, always make sure there's a housing need in that area. One of the secrets for rich people or wealthy people is that they're always solving a problem. Yeah. You realize that if you solve a problem, the more you solve a problem, the richer you become. And there's no problem that needs to be solved, right? And you're bringing a solution that is already done. You are just going to be catching up. Except you are doing something unique. That's another way the person can invest. So if you know that you're already at a disadvantage, bring something new, bring something innovative, bring something unique. And that has been the secret of GText Homes growth. We are bringing green and smart homes, meaning we are standing out from the rest. So even when there's competition, people will always pick you first. People will always want to invest with you, right? So these are the reasons why, these are the things you have to look out for. These are little secrets. These are the hints to notice before investing in a real estate property or getting a real estate house. I hope that has answered the question, Mr. Emmanuel.
Yes, sir. Thanks so much, sir.
That's fantastic.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So we have people that are asking us, we are still seeing messages on how much are these properties. So we're wrapping up very soon. We're wrapping up now. So we said the properties for 1 bedroom is 32 million, for 2 bedrooms is 47, for 3 bedrooms is 59 million, for 4 bedrooms is 69 million, while for 5 bedrooms is 82 million naira. And we are giving you a discount of 2 million naira off. And right now we are fully subscribed, but they've not made payments. Meaning the last can become the first. Yes. The first can become the last. And I said with a minimum of 5 million initial deposit, you can spread your payments for up to 20 months. And giving you 2 million naira off means 1 bedroom goes for 30, just for 5 people. 2 bedroom goes for 45, 3 bedroom goes for 57, 4-bedroom goes for 67 million, and 5-bedroom goes for 18 million naira. And mind you, these prices are not priced in naira, they're actually priced in dollars. So we are using the dollar conversion for this. Meaning as dollar rises, our price will also rise. So you are not going to meet this price by next week. I can guarantee you that. So people that always wait, they wait for opportunity to pass them. This is not an opportunity that comes but once. It's an opportunity that has already come, and it is time for it to take advantage. The major thing that smart investors do is that they take advantage immediately.
Immediately, yes.
So the phone number to call, you can call me on 080-9999-5873. Send a WhatsApp message to +234 8099995873. And you want to talk to this beautiful lady by my side. Call your number.
Okay, +234 80 55118. +234 55118.
All right. Thank you so much for everyone joining us from wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much I'm sure you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed, kindly wave or type I enjoyed this program. I enjoyed this because I personally am enjoying myself. All right. Thank you, Mr. Emmanuel. Thank you, every other person here. Thank you so much for joining us. And we'll be here again next month. This time next month, we'll be sharing other secrets about real estate sector, other little things you need to know about investing. But first, to take advantage of this opportunity, you have to invest now. You have to invest today.
Yes.
Because next month we'll be giving you higher prices. And from the 2nd of September, we are stopping all land sales.
Yes.
All land sales. So if you want to know the price of property in our land, you can send us a DM, you can send us our messages. Other people will treat that for you. But from the 2nd of September, we're doing a massive renovation on all our estates that is going to skyrocket all our prices, right? But you have to take advantage now when it presents itself.
Yes.
And you can join us also on our Abeokuta inspection on Saturday. We are going to have major celebrities. We're going to have Lolo. We're going to have Kanayo. We're going to be having Pinkpe Akintunde, which is also known as Wasila Coded Live on our wonderful new Berry Polo Estate, Abeokuta. So see you next time. See you next month, same time. Thank you so much for joining this program. We love you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.